welcome from the Broussard Homestead.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
So today in our video, we're putting a collaboration with a bunch of awesome other homesteading groups. And today we're going to talk about our top 5 projects that we're going to complete in 2019. All of the other homesteading groups will be below in the description. There's about 9 of us, so please go check out their videos. Everyone has some great tips on how to accomplish your goals this year, and maybe give you some ideas on what you might do this year as well. Before we jump into our top 5, I kind of want to talk about projects in general real quickly. So my day job, what I do is deliver large projects from an idea to actually delivering them into a release. I work on a website. So I've been taught a lot about how to take a very complex project and get achievable items out the door. So a portion of that is called agile, and being agile and working agile. It's a different way of working, and it was popular, and it was actually created by Toyota manufacturers, the owners of the Toyota company, in the assembly line. It's never letting work stop. Keeping work moving and taking a very large project and breaking it out into small chunks of work and accomplishing them. So what I mean by that is, when you have a large project, say building a house, you don't say, I got to build this house in a year. You say, I'm going to get the frame up in a week. I'm going to put the floor in on this weekend. And you're chunking out that project into features. This allows you to feel accomplished and not feel down that it's maybe taking too long to complete a project. It's keeping things moving. And I have a good book to recommend for you all if you all are interested in learning more. You're going to hear that in some of our projects on how we're going to chunk this work out to make sure we do accomplish it, and it's not something that's just on our wish list. So the book is called Scrum, the art of doing twice the work in half the time. Now this book was created by technology leaders that are in that field of work. However, they created this book to compromise it to other business processes. And so as a homesteading group, we're a business, right? So, I mean, it might be where you live and it might be something enjoyable to do. However, it's something that you're trying to benefit out of. So anything that has to do with the project, this book will help you out. We will have the link in our Amazon link below. If you are interested to check it out, I highly recommend it. There's a million books regarding Scrum and Agile. So just remember those terms, and if it's something that kicks in, or if you're struggling with projects getting complete, or you're getting down because it's taking too long, these books will help.
Okay, so our first goal this year, which is actually going to come into play probably this weekend and the next, and till the end of this month, is our greenhouse. So originally we were going to do a kit, and that's kind of where my heart was set on, and then I went to order it today, and something just told me don't go that route, and I'm nervous about it. The reviews are so mixed, they're so up and down, that I'm scared to spend that amount of money, and then it get here and we have one bad windy day and the whole thing collapses, and there goes my whole hopes and dreams. So we're actually just going to try to build it ourselves. So we're going to start on that this weekend, try to level out the ground and get the materials that we need and get that going, so that we can just have our little oasis in the backyard and start seeds out there instead of having to start them in here. I usually have tables everywhere, and you know, they get knocked over and touched too much by little fingers and animals, and so this will hopefully be a whole lot easier and help us to be more successful with our garden and growing our vegetables and fruits this year.
All right, number 2. So number 2 is enhancing our animal area. So if you've seen some of our previous videos, you know that we've had pigs, chickens, ducks, all the above. But this year we really want to make sure we do it right. So we're going to build a nice fenced-in area, one of many, but we're going to start with one. I'm thinking about a 400 square foot area, maybe further. But we're going to build a fenced-in area with a new chicken coop and a new goat coop. I call everything a coop, but a new goat pen for our new chickens and goats that we're going to get this year. We're going to do that with, like I said, the fencing and then just the coops. I haven't fully decided on the design that I want to do, but we'll get there.
And like you said, it's more enhancing. Our pens from last year are not strong enough. We had a lot of destruction and a lot of predators, so we just want to kind of enhance everything and get everything back up to par so that we don't lose all of our flocks in 6 months. So the next thing is the raised beds. The plan with those is to walk out our back door over here, and I want a walkway of raised beds that lead to the greenhouse. So we'll have a walking path and all that, just to kind of organize things and to be able to fence in and structure so to keep animals out. We have a lot of wild rabbits here. They're in the front yard, they're in the backyard, they're on the side, and cats. We have a lot of feral cats outside. So of course we'll do the cattle pail and trellis on our raised beds, and hopefully that'll be a whole lot easier. Last year, and all the years before, we've just planted straight into the dirt, and we've had good gardens, not enough to be completely sustainable off of. So hopefully these raised beds will be easier as far as weeds and animals, rabbits getting in and stuff. We have a side-by-side, so we do like to leave on the weekends sometimes. We have plenty of family that can help with the animals and dogs and stuff, but with the gardens it's just kind of hard because you come back from your fun on the weekends and you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't have 4 hours to sit outside and weed along with mow, and it's just really difficult to do it in ground. So we're hoping these raised beds will help us be more successful too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a fun one. So that was another new. So number 4 is more of an enhance. Again, kind of seeing the trend here. New enhance. So number 4 is our back deck. So last spring, we built a nice, beautiful front porch. You all have seen it in our videos, but you haven't seen our back deck. I actually built a back deck out of pallets, and it's working great. However, we didn't cover the tops. They're just raw, exposed pallets. So as you can imagine, with kids and dogs and everything else, you can kind of start breaking those pallet boards and also falling in the holes. So what I'm going to do is enhance that pallet deck and kind of finish what the dream was. So I'm going to be covering the tops so we don't have those exposed holes, treating it, protecting it, and then really have us a nice back porch area.
I'll let you talk about the rainwater.
Okay.
It's not really my area.
So number 5 is more expanding our rainwater system. Since we're building the new coops, and also building a greenhouse, I want to do the rainwater system throughout the coops so we can be feeding our pond water that we're going to have for the animals, and then all their pen and coop water as well. The other piece that we want to do is have the rainwater for our greenhouse, and so I'll have that set up to where we can either do some auto watering or at least make it easy for when we get out there to have the water very accessible. But that is our top 5 projects that we
add one little thing.
Hang on.
Before
5A.
Before we got our current water system, which I'm not going to talk about yet because I want to do a whole video on that when we do a house tour. We did have rainwater. That was our source of water. So we already have 2 big barrels for the rain. We already have all the gutters and all that set up. So really it'll just be moving it to the coops instead of attached to our house. So that's nice. Yeah. You know, we're not going in and having to purchase all that stuff. We already have it. We just are going to make it better.
Yep, absolutely. So that's our top 5 projects. Like I said, we kind of mixed it with a little enhancements, and we made sure it's stuff that we can accomplish this year. The biggest thing.
That's right, raised baby.
Yeah, that's JoJo. The biggest thing that I recommend for all you all is just don't make it too lofty. You know, make it projects that you know that you can complete. You all have probably seen us reach down or look down at our list. Okay, right there. We write everything down. Every project that we have, no matter what it's on, this is pink construction paper from our kids. We write it down and we post it all through our house. So so it's staring at us in the face, and we know we need to get this done. And it feels so awesome to be able to mark a project off the list. It feels great. We've done it throughout the whole process of our homestead, and it's the most amazing thing is to mark something off that list. So I challenge you all to do that as well for your projects that you're going to do this year. And please, please, please check out all the other homesteading groups below. Like I said, we did a collaboration all together for this, and I challenge you all to do it too. Put it on video, put it on record, put it on YouTube. Hold you accountable to make sure that you get done what you requested to get done for the year.
All right, say bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye, y'all.